Internet, hello you lovelies. We are attempting to do a live stream, something I have not done on this channel in quite some time because I consistently have tech issues and have consistently been insanely busy, but it has been a very long time and I wanted to give you guys a whole bunch of updates if this will work. Let's find out together if this will work. It does not seem to want to, but let's find out together. Yes, something is happening. Okay, I see a number, I see hope, I see dreams. Hopefully this updates in just a second. If you guys can see me, let me know. What we're gonna be doing today is, yes, victory. It is now on the computer, which means you guys can see me. We're gonna be doing an unboxing like I used to do with Displates. We're gonna be doing an update on my Patreon, and we're gonna be doing a Q&A. Already got a couple questions in the Streamlab from the great Curtis Mason, and a lovely new-ish comer to the situation, Hudsonizer, who was my last Streamlab from 4 months ago. This is my first live stream, I think, in 4 months since April. So big updates after the unboxing. If you're just here for Displates, you don't want to hear about the updates. If you want to hear about updates, stick around. Now, usually what we did with these unboxings was one Displate a month that would form basically my whole setup, right? Like my studio, I use Displates to make my set. As you can see here, I am a big fan of Displates. I've got an array of 5 over there that kind of establishes my whole backdrop. Since we haven't done these in 4 months, and since next month I'll be taking the month off from doing anything on this page, I'm gonna unbox 5 of these bad Larrys. Now, I knew back in April I was about to get really busy with summer, so I got a bunch of Displates in order. I thought I was going to be doing 2 or 3, and I thought I was going to do another video of 2. Turns out I'm going to do all 5 today. Very excited about it. If you guys don't know what a Displate is, it is a metal art print that is magnetized to your wall. So you mount a magnet, and then you can change out your art as much as you want, which is why I love that setup, because I change out my art daily. So let's check out the first piece. The reason I bring up the fact that this was a while ago is I don't remember which pieces I got when, so these are all going to be exciting and new to me as well as you, because I haven't seen these pieces in 5 months when I ordered them, and I've never seen them in person. All right, first up, to add to my music library, I am a huge fan of Prodigy. This was a must-have. It is a minimalist piece, which I am such a fan of Prodigy, with one of my favorite Prodigy tracks, Firestarter, right there. I am so happy with this piece. I like when you have a really crowded space to sometimes have minimalist art like this one, because this won't distract you too much on the wall. There's a lot of beautiful empty white space, but you've got the energy of Prodigy banging right here. So let's go ahead and see what this beauty looks like in its natural habitat. Getting rid of this wrapper, getting rid of the shine, if I can. There we go. All right, so, oh yeah. So this is gonna be, and I remember I told you it's magnetized, so there is a thing to clean your wall with right here, and then the actual application, and then this glues to your wall, and it's a magnet that sticks to the other side. It's pretty rad. These are all custom numbered and signed, and every one you buy plants a tree. I am not sponsored by Displate, but I should be, because I do a lot of these videos. Displate, hit me up. I would love some of your stuff, and I will talk about it even more. Look at this beauty right here. Oh yeah, Displate number 1. My love of Prodigy, now immortalized in metal art. All right, next up is going to be Displate number 2. This one, I can see the edge of, is from a favorite director of mine turned friend. I'm very excited. This film is going to be on my wall. It is a favorite, and it's in the style of comic books. This art piece is, which is another of my favorite things in the world. We got Kevin Smith's Chasing Amy. Look at this. Such a beautiful design. More charming simplicity. You've got director, title, and then a quote, which is the format of this artist's typical design, which I really, really enjoy. Let's go ahead and unsheathe this beauty here so we can see it proper. So pretty. I love this design. I love the colors. I love the use of the old printing style with, I forget what those are called. I'm a bad comic nerd in this moment. I forget what the old printing style was called where you had these dots, but look at this. So pretty. Chasing Amy as a minimalist design. I personally prefer posters like this over the standard, marketing poster, because you see those everywhere and they don't feel as special because it just feels like marketing, at least to me. I love like an artistic representation of what the movie means to someone. All right, next up, I think I see which this one is. I've got a ton of Spidey stuff. I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man, huge fan of Deadpool. Those are my two main guys, but I don't have nearly enough Miles Morales, especially in the vein of Spider-Verse. Look at how pretty this piece is. You've got the sound coming out as onomatopoeia on the bottom, so you get a little bit of that Spider-Verse energy there. You've got this beautiful color palette. You've got the beautiful depth of field. You got the energy of Miles Morales swinging through the city. This came out gorgeous. I love this piece. All right, let's see it as it should be seen. The little details, like getting rid of that shine where everything really pops. Look at this. Oh, so pretty. I love this piece. This is actually even prettier in person. I don't know if you guys can see the detail there, but I'm going to give you a real close zoom in here just a second. Look at him. Loving this piece right here. All right, we got Miles Morales adding to Chasing Amy and the Prodigy. Next up, with Displate 4 of 5. I have literally, this is so much fun. This is like Christmas morning doing this many at once. And again, I won't be doing another Displate unboxing probably until November, December. I'm probably going to do them in chunks again, so get your questions in now if you've got them. It's harder and harder for me to schedule times for lives, but I really wanted to make sure I saw you lovelies today for a Q&A and an update. Another of my favorite films. This is a childhood favorite. This is an actor I've gotten to work with since, and I'm a big fan of. This is Jake Gyllenhaal's Donnie Darko from director Richard Kelly, and this is a very haunting piece. This is going to be for the spooky season. One of the reasons I want to do this today is this is going up for Halloween and in general, but I love how ominous this is, how eerie this is. I love this movie so much. Donnie Darko is one of those childhood classics that, for me, gets better with age, and this piece captures that very surreal, ominous tone the movie has. I love the questions it raises. I love how the movie just feels foreboding from start to finish, and I love the redemption arc for Donnie himself. Look at this. Tell me, how exactly does one suck a fuck? All right, this beauty right here, I'm so excited to add to the collection. I think today, at the end of the day, the whole wall is going to be new. It's going to be Prodigy, Chasing Amy, Miles Morales, Donnie Darko, and our final piece of the day. You guys know how much I love music. I have another piece from this artist, but it's his writing. It's a piece that's all of his lyrics to Because the Internet Shaping His Face, and it is on my writing wall where I've got the script of Fight Club, where I've got Hunter S. Thompson, where I've got this artist. But this piece just spoke to me. There's a lot of energy in it. There's a lot of emotion, and it's a striking yellow. We've got the great Childish Gambino in a very, very pretty piece right here. Yellow is really hard for me. I don't always love yellow, but when I do, man, oh man, does it work. Yes. All right, let's open up the great Childish Gambino here and experience this as it should be experienced. Oh, that's pretty. We've got Childish. If you guys don't know the music of the great Don Glover, highly recommend it. Get after it. Childish Gambino piece. So we've got a pair of music in beautiful simplicity with Firestarter and Childish Gambino. We've got a pair of my favorite films from childhood, Donnie Darko and Chasing Amy. If you haven't seen Chasing Amy, it's some of Ben Affleck's best work, which is saying a lot. Jason Lee's also incredible in it. Joey Lauren Adams. This movie is so good. This is the movie that, after Clerks, Kevin Smith did Mallrats. And a lot of people didn't love Mallrats. I personally do, but Chasing Amy got him back on that king of the indie world steez. And then one of my favorite modern films, a rare 5-star film. I've only ever given 18 films 5 stars. Into the Spider-Verse is one of them, and this captures that flavor very, very well. This is my set of new Displates. I'm going to finish that wall, restart it, very excited. Again, these Displates, they don't sponsor me, but is my set. So I change out these 5 pieces right there. Right now it's Halsey, Eminem, Tyler Durden, We've got on the far there, we've got Spider-Gwen and How to Train Your Dragon, and then a bunch of Saga and David Mack pieces, but that is my current living room setup. There's a brief tour of my living studio space. Let's get over to your questions, and then we're going to talk Patreon, but let me check on the questions real quick. I'm very, very stoked with these displays. This video, by the way, and these displays are brought to you by the great Curtis Mason, who I mentioned at the top, who was in the chat. Curtis Mason is the patron producer of this very channel. He had me watching Wu-Tang and American Saga at some point this month, or hopefully between this month and October. I think they're doing more Wu-Tang. I owe him a video and a chat, so I'm going to be talking about that here in a minute. But Curtis Mason, thank you as ever for being producer of this channel. These unboxings are because of you, man. Let's see. Curtis, in fact, the first one in the Streamlabs says, Coy, I have a good idea for a Koi Pond t-shirt with Deadpool seemingly to be announced soon. Seemingly soon indeed, perhaps in a few weeks. Things are about to get murky in the Koi Pond. I see what you did there, because mercenary, murky, blurry pond. I like this play on words, Curtis Mason. So proud of you for all the cool events you've been attending, including some place called Hall H. Not just attending, good sir, hosting, running. That's actually why I've been so busy, is I've never been working harder or more with these events and the things I've been doing. So it's kept me from doing stuff on my own channel, which is really hard because I've been on Rotten Tomatoes, Nerdist, I've been on just this week, Real Rejects, and I'm doing New Rockstars today. So I'm unofficially a new rock star for their break room. I'm officially the third Real Reject, and I am officially freelancing at Nerdist still and doing stuff everywhere. So I've been impossibly busy, so I apologize for my absence these last few months, but I've been trying to get on here as much as I can. So thank you for noticing, Curtis. It means the world. And yes, I'm the first ever host to host a comic book in Hall H. Berserker, an incredible book from Boom Studios, written by Keanu Reeves and Matt Kent, illustrated by Ron Garney. I got to host a panel announcing an anime, a movie, a book, all sorts of stuff at Comic-Con in Hall H with Keanu Reeves and the whole Boom team, including one of my heroes, Ron Garney. It was insane, but yeah, I've been insanely busy. That was 2 weeks ago, and it feels like both yesterday and a lifetime ago. So thank you, Curtis. I appreciate you, man. And then Hudsonizer says, I've been reading Mark Waid's run of Daredevil, and I'm loving it. Really love how Waid writes his characters and how he mixes in moments of levity with serious moments. I agree. I love Mark Waid for that. Are there any comic writers' runs you'd recommend with similar strengths? Oh, absolutely, good sir. Chip Zdarsky is very good at mixing levity with serious moments. He also is on Daredevil as we speak. Chip Zdarsky, anything he's done. His indie stuff, like Public Domain, which just came out, Sex Criminals is incredible. His run on Daredevil, his Spider-Man. He just took over Batman. Chip Zdarsky's everywhere, and he's very fucking good. I'd recommend him. Brian Michael Bendis is one of the best to do it, especially his early 2000s stuff with Avengers, his Teams books. He relaunched Spider-Man with Ultimate Spider-Man. His mix of levity and serious is also very, very strong. I feel like Mark Waid, I'd recommend Chip Zdarsky and Brian Michael Bendis quite a bit. I think you'd dig both of them very, very much. All right. I don't want to give you like 20 recommendations because that gets intimidating, but I want to start you with those two because those writers both have an insane array of options to dive into. All right, let me quickly peruse this live chat for you lovelies. It's good to see everyone. I love seeing some names in the chat, some OG Koi Ponders in here, man. Hudsonizer, Curtis, Mathan, Catherine, Dawson, Foy, Darth, Vaydad. A lot of the OGs makes me very happy. Positive vibes in here is very important. We are live, things are working. What up, nerd with the tech? I appreciate you. Get a camera from Spidey Cat. Spidey Cat's actually asleep under the tripod, so he's literally right underneath the video you guys are watching, which is very funny. Let's see. People are loving the Miles Morales. People are saying very nice. Dropping in to say hi. What up, Michael McCarsell? Hope you're doing well. Hope the move went well, good sir. I know you moved from one corner of your city to the other. Hope it went rad. Hope the gym and the forearm gains are going well. I know we're both forearm aficionados. Librarian of Alexandria. Favorite candy? Do I like sweet candy or some type candy or both? I'm a sweet candy fella. I like Twix. I like Milky Way. I like Crunch. I like sometimes sour stuff. Try not to eat as much candy as I used to, but I definitely am a chocolate fan. Richard Kelly represent for sure. Will I have time for My Hero Academia? Not Rick Samoris. That brings me beautifully to what I want to talk about at the end of this video, and then I'm going to get back to these questions. Patrons of this channel, I wanted to update you guys. I've been so busy these last 4 months. I have been doing the Wu-Tang videos, and I have been doing those for Curtis Mason, but I'm behind on John Getz's My Hero Academia videos. John, I hope you're in here. I hope you watch those later. I know I owe you at least 3. I might be 4. Well, there are 4 months worth of Season 5 in My Hero Academia. So what I'm going to do is the month of September, I'm going to say I'm not touching my Patreon. So month of September, I'm just pressing pause. But in August, I'm going to try to catch up on at least 2 of the 4 I owe for My Hero Academia. And then when I come back in October, I'm going to make up whatever I owe. So say I owe you 4 My Hero Academia videos. I'm going to make sure that happens in October, but I can't add to September. September's my birthday month. September, my family's coming out to visit. I've got my birthday. I'm hosting a con in Las Vegas. I'm going to D23, and I've got a wedding on the East Coast. So September is pure bananas. So if you guys want to support for September and say it's like a birthday present, or you want to pause, or you want to get out of my Patreon altogether, no matter what, I appreciate you, I understand. But I can't do the videos in September. I won't have the bandwidth. So I'm gonna make up what I owe you guys so far, and then I'm gonna restructure in October. I don't know what that restructure looks like yet, but worry not, if I owe you anything, it is coming. So those 4 videos from My Hero Academia are perfectly lined up with me doing 2 hours, basically 6 episodes, which is just over 2 hours, of My Hero Academia, which makes up basically the 25 episode season of Season 5. Now, I hear new MHA is coming in October. If I'm still doing videos, we can figure that out then. But for now, I'm going to cap it at 4. And you guys, if you want to tag out September, I totally understand. Please, please, please understand. I've just been insanely busy. That said, Curtis Mason, you and I are caught up on Wu-Tang American Saga, but I owe you a month, and we have a video chat to do. What I'm thinking is with Wu-Tang, I can get after you for when the show comes back. So say you stay a patron for another 2 months, and there's 3 chunks of my of Wu-Tang. I will owe you those. Those things will happen. I promise you Wu-Tang is coming. But also, if you want to tag out, I totally understand. I just can't do anything in September. Now, Michael McCarcel is a tricky one because I have not been able to do any watch-alongs in 4 watch-alongs. I believe I owe him 4. I owe him all the Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's been so hot in my place, all my tech keeps overheating, and I haven't had time to sit down for 3 hours. So again, if people want to tag out of the Patreon, I will get you whatever I owe you. So Michael, as of this moment, I owe you 3 or 4. I think it's 4. And I'm going to do those, but I'm, again, not going to count September. So I owe you watch-alongs. And then AJ Lancaster, my other video patron, we're still going to schedule our quarterly video thing. This doesn't affect you as much since we're not doing monthly stuff. We're doing quarterly stuff. So know that in October, I'm probably going to change the whole Patreon. I'm probably going to get rid of the video tiers, or I might just do a restructure of basically like, pay whatever you want to support. Here's everything. And it's going to be the comics I rate, the movies I rate, all those things. I just can't keep up in the videos just because my schedule is so nuts. Working at Real Rejects, working at New Rockstars, working for Nerdist, doing all these things is all freelance. So I still very much need and appreciate Patreon. Like, thank you guys. But I don't have the time to make individual video content anymore, which breaks my heart, but I do want to be a man of honor and make sure I crank out what I owe folks from this summer, from the months of the past. I hope that all makes sense. If there's any questions, I wanted to do that in the middle of the video. That way you folks can ask questions. And later on, if anyone that I make videos for, if AJ Lancaster, John Getz, Curtis Mason, or Michael McCarcel want to send me a DM, we can figure it all out. But know that I really appreciate everything, and know that I've been so busy, and know that you guys are the reason I survived the pandemic. The Patreon, I started the month I lost Collider. When Collider fell apart, it was only 2 months before the world stopped. So in January when I started Patreon, John Getz, the very first one, he basically was the first nudge towards me being able to survive. So what got me to the point of hosting Hall H with Keanu Reeves and the Boom family was you guys getting me through. What got me into making sure the Schmodown happened was you guys getting me through. What got me working with Real Rejects and New Rockstars to survive to the point where that all worked out was you guys getting me through. So thank you for everything. I'm just going to be restructuring the Patreon so I can stay sane, and I really appreciate you guys understanding, being patient at this point. I just won't be able to make individual videos. So I am going to do Season 5 of My Hero, because I owe that. I am going to do, if that is what Curtis Mason wants, Season 3 of Wu-Tang, and we're going to count those month or 2 towards that. But I am going to be restructuring in October. If you guys want to leave the Patreon in September, I get it. I totally get it. And like, thank you for everything so far. But if you guys want to stick around and have it be a birthday present, thank you. I just won't be doing anything in there in September. I will be posting comics because I don't want to fall behind. I'm already behind. I will be posting like my movie stuff, but I won't be making videos. I hope that all makes sense. I feel like I just explained it 4 times in 4 different ways. I apologize to everyone that has no fucks to give about my Patreon, but that is the plan, and I will be restructuring in October. So I'm going to get to the chat right now and get to any A's you guys want me to cue, and we're going to start off with, I saw one more Streamlab pop in, just saying thanks for being awesome, Smack Talk. You're fucking awesome. I appreciate you very, very much. That means a lot. Ash! Also, Smack Talk, another of the OGs. Ash Coy, I wanted to say thank you. I spent most of my teen years watching Marvel Movie News and Collider. You and John Schnepp helped me through a lot, and I found my passion in film editing. In 2 weeks, I'm moving to New York City for filmmaking, so thank you. That warms my heart. Ash, that's amazing. Congratulations. I moved from Boston to LA to be in film, and now I'm in the entertainment commentary industry as a journalist instead of on the other side of the camera, and I love it so much. And following your dreams is all we can ever hope to do. So to be even a part of inspiring you to do that warms my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means the absolute world. Go crush it in New York. I'm very proud of you. And I have no patience for editing, so you are a Zen master. You are a saint. We need people like you so much. I can't edit to save my life. So you're a fucking rock star, and I appreciate you. All right, over into the chat. Okay. Spidey Cat's reaction when I went to pick him up from returning from Comic-Con. Man, he lost his mind. We had like a dedicated 2 hours of snuggling, then I had to get back to work. I literally came back from Comic-Con Sunday night, and Monday I did 7 hours of podcasting and 4 hours of video filming with the Real Rejects. So I had an 11-hour day plus 2 hours of commute. So I had like a 13-hour day on Monday after Comic-Con. So I snuggled with him for 2 hours in the morning, then I got right to work. But we've been catching up on snuggles as best we can, and he is the absolute fucking best. Troy, Great Minds Think Alike with Richard Kelly. Donnie Darko. That was the word I was looking for. Quotes. Hell yeah, I love it. I keep trying to convince my wife to let me get some of these. What must I do? Jesse! What up, Jesse Swift? We were just talking schmo down stuff. What you must do is explain to your wife how important Displates are to your heart and how much art makes you feel, and that you need to feel to be a good person. And in order to feel, you need art. So get art. Also, make sure you have the budget for it. This is thanks to the great Curtis Mason. So make sure it's fundable. Otherwise, you might get divorced. Don't get divorced for Displates. They're great, but they're not divorce level. Sweet or salty candy. I prefer sweet to salty, but I love a good chocolate-covered pretzel, which is both sweet and salty. That I could not decipher that word, so I'm so glad you came back in there with that translation. Displate is missing out on a big opportunity here. Sahil, they really are. I could do so much for them, and I'm already doing it for free. Maybe that's the problem. I'm doing it for Curtis Mason, not for Displate. But Curtis Mason, I know. So it feels better in here. So actually, I'm not mad at it. But Displate, could be doing it for both of you. And this is what I do just in my own private YouTube. Who knows what I could do for you on a grander scale. Top 3 Kevin Smith film is 1, Dogma, 2, Mallrats, 3, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, says Rix Amoris. I like virtually all of his films, and I only rate 1 Mallrats, 2 the rest, just for me. I used to ask Jake to get the How to Train Your Dragon displays for the Dragon Wagon Radio Studio. I have the How to Train Your Dragon for me, and I'm not going to share it, but he should get that. I totally agree, because it's a bitching Displate. I'm so glad you've been busy doing what you love. Thank you, Sahil, man. And again, that's largely thanks to you guys. You were one of the people that got me through it, man. You were one of the people that helped me when I was living in the garage. So thank you. That truly means the world. And everyone in here, man. She-Hulk comic recommendations. The current run's pretty good, pretty fun. I'd recommend the John Byrne stuff. I think that's really going to inspire the TV show. I like almost all of She-Hulk. I don't love the brooding Avenger She-Hulk that was like 2 years ago, but if you pick up stuff from the 70s, 80s, or even this run, you'll have a good time. But John Byrne is where I'd start. Hey Coy, first time watching you do a stream. When do you think Miles Morales will be introduced to live action? I'd say it's a legacy character, so either you introduce him through the Spider-Verse and you have it like, he's a parallel universe, or you gotta kill Tom Holland. So I would introduce him by having Andrew Garfield be his mentor and kill Andrew Garfield, unfortunately, it's gonna happen, in like an Amazing Spider-Man 3, and then start a Miles Morales Spider-Man corner of the universe. But I could see it happening in Spider-Verse, like by way of Madam Web or Into the Spider-Verse 2, and you make that like turn into live action, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit style. I could see things getting crazy with Madam Web and Spider-Verse 2. I don't know, but I could see it. But hats off to you for Hall H San Diego Comic-Con. Love seeing you there. Thank you so much, Arturo Zamorano, and that is a badass name. Found you from the Rejects, been watching New Rockstars for years now, and it blew my mind seeing you break room. Take care, Coy. A belt, thank you very much. I've been very busy on Hella Network, so I appreciate people noticing and finding me from all these routes. I love hearing how people know me. Ran into it like, and also always say hi. People like say hi in public, and sometimes I see them like make eye contact and then look away and then come over like 10 minutes later. I almost always, unless I'm like eating dinner, like in a private moment, or like I'm running, I'm around. So say what up and tell me where you know me from, because I'm always curious what stuff is working, so thank you. Welcome to the Koi Panda Belt, and anyone else who's new, thank you, Darth Vader, for being so welcoming. That is what the positivity is about in the Koi Pond. I am in the break room today, Robin. I am. I'm leaving in like an hour to go and be in the break room, so I'll be there. Again, insanely dense schedule. I've got 3 shows today, plus this, plus My Hero Academia to watch, but I'm going to catch up on Patreon stuff, because I am a man of honor. Okay, your September is hyped, Koi. Yeah, not Rick and Morris. It's insane. Literally 5 giant things means no new content, but I'm gonna be trying to catch up on comics and then host a con, see my family, have a birthday, D23. September is bananas. September 15th is my birthday, right in the middle of September. Very excited about it. I'm turning old. Older. I will be in the break room today. September is hyped. Tagging all this for quitters. You know what, Curtis? You know what? It is, but I'm trying. Let's see. I love this guy's passion for what he does. Always fun of the big thing. Thank you, Mr. Oakeel246. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Thank you very much. We got September's bananas. Me too, sir. Best of luck and enjoy the wedding and family visits. Keep those Marvel Real Rejects videos. I promise you that. I will be doing Real Rejects, probably New Rockstars, and whatever freelancing in September on top of all my stuff, which is going to be a lot, but I'm trying to keep up with those gents. If I ever get dollars, I'm going to get you some Bone Thugs and Harmony vids. Love that. Love that. What's up, Coy? How do you think Venom should be handled in the MCU? Long term, introduce the suit, coming back into the fold in Secret Wars. Do the Black Suit trilogy with Tom Holland in isolation. Do it the right way, long form. Love Tom Hardy's Venom. You guys know I do. But you need to make sure the Spider-Man Black Symbiote saga is told first, leading up to Venom, so I play the long game. As long as I get to challenge you to movie fights by the end of the year, I got you through quarter 3, quarter 4, homie. Dude, so much love. And yes, we are going to movie fight AJ Lancaster. That is happening. 100% confirmed. Movie fighting. Because we need judges that are going to be unbiased. We need, we already do great stuff on your channel, but I love the idea of mano a mano, and it's going to happen. What would your street level MCU Spidey look like going forward? Based on the 80s runs. I want him to meet, Harry and Gwen and like have a college experience, and I want it to be more contained villains. I'd love to see, the Bronze Age comics in the 70s come into play, maybe some Hammerheads, some Scorpions, some contained villains not going to Europe, not going to space. I enjoyed those adventures. I love that we had a 6-movie origin story, but now it's time for a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I think that's what we're gonna get. Says Catherine Dawson Foy, chocolate-covered pretzel. Say, can I interest you in a chocolate-covered pretzel, Shroom? Are you excited for Iron Root? I am. I'm actually watching it tonight because I'm going to be doing a review on it. I think, if not, I'm going to watch it with everyone as it comes out, but I'm trying to get it early. I have it early. I'm trying to have time to watch it early. Do you have the Deadpool bust? I remember when you unboxed it. Ash Arnold, do I have the Deadpool bust? Oh, Spidey is awake. Right there. Being beautiful. I'm actually trying to team up with Sideshow to get another thing of that ilk. But yes, I love that very, very much. My life-size bust. Saw some hilarious cameos in the She-Hulk show, stuff that's out there. No spoilers, but they're going deep as they should. Totally agree. I made a video about the potential cameos, and I got all sorts of crap in the comments, and those people don't understand how great the show's going to be and how much fun cameos can be. I'm not overhyping. I'm just comic-relevantly preparing audiences for what might come. Discovered you through Break Room and have been binging through every one of your comic corners and TikToks. Great stuff. Robin, I appreciate the fuck out of you. That means a lot. Thank you. Oh, hey, Koi Pond. Oh, hey, Scott Welsh. I found you from the Collider movie commentary for the Deadpool movies. Holy crap, you're an OG, Catherine Dawson Foy. That means a lot. Thank you very much. And I love me some Deadpool as per the bust. Had a great time at Collider. I like Madam Web being the movie that blends the animation with live action. It is a web. It is the web of reality that Madam Web wields. It seems logical to me. Forget to say my last comment. Found you from Real Rejects. Never seen Out of Place when you joined and been loving it every time I see Koi Comic Corner. Watching it straight away. That warms my heart. Thank you so very much, Jacob Bro 7. There's a new one. I filmed 2 this week, so 2 more dropping this week. X-Men and DC stuff coming at you. Have I seen RRR, sir? I have not. Princess Consuela Banana Fuck. Your name is excellent. Princess Consuela Banana Fuck, I haven't, but it is on my must-watch list, and I think it's third down, so I'm hoping to have watched it by the end of the month. And if you're a patron, I leave my letter grade, but I'll probably try to do like a quick TikTok review of it, but I haven't had time because it's 3 fucking hours, but I want to, and I'm very excited to, and I will be, I promise you. What's up, brother? What up, Matty Gunner, man? How are you? Hope things are very, very well. Happy belated birthday. 31, I think. Happy birthday. Ash Arnold, I am a real reject now, so that is partly why I'm so busy, because I'm trying to do reactions with them, my own comic corner with them, all sorts of stuff with them. So I am the third reject. What comics would you read to prepare for Phase 5 and 6? James Jennings, I'm going to make a video about that on Real Rejects. So stay tuned. That's much too long for a quick 30-second rant here, but I got you. Subscribe to Real Rejects. Look out for Coy's Comic Corner. I'm going to make that video. When you do the new Capes and Cowl show, please try to have Amy Dallin on for one of the shows in honor of Schnepp. Best of luck and keep up the good work and stay safe and healthy. Scott Prater, Amy is one of the busiest people I know. Amy and I see each other like twice a year, and she's deeply in D&D world, but at some point we will team up again, and she is more than welcome on Capes and Cowls, so hopefully one day that is definitely in consideration. Yo, Coy. Oh yeah, that's another thing, guys. I'm doing another show. I'm doing Capes and Cowls with Christian Harloff and Winston Marshall over on Christian Harloff's channel, which was called SEN, which is now Christian Harloff on YouTube. So check out that on Christian Harloff's YouTube. It's a brand new news and nerd-based comic show. So it's not just comics. It's Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, Sandman, which is a comic, but you know what I'm saying. It's all those things plus comic books themselves, plus all the news. So check that out. In very much the same vein of the great John Schnepp's Heroes that I then did with Amy Dallin. We're trying to do something of that ilk. So check out Capes and Cowls. It started in a beta run last Thursday. It's going to be every Thursday starting in person this Thursday on that channel. Capes and Cowls coming at you Thursdays. Thank you for the reminder, Scott. Let's see. Will I be going to D23 or New York Comic Con? I will be going to both, I think. The tricky thing about D23 is I haven't heard if I have my media credentials yet. And New York Comic Con, I'm waiting to get confirmation on a couple panels, but the plan is to do both. Let's see. Given the multiverse saga, do you think we could see the Black Winter in a Phase 5 or 6 Thor movie? Donny Cates Thor was my first ongoing comic that I fell in love with, so I'm hoping the MCU does seem to love Donny Cates. Just saying. I think it's very possible / likely. Do you think Marvel should do a one-shot to explain the 5 years past for those who weren't lived? I think it'd be a really fun way to use that format. I absolutely would love to see that. Imagine a Predator movie set in Viking time focused on a regular family, kind of like A Quiet Place. Fall, I would love that. I think period pieces is the way to go with this content. I need to see RRR in theater. I totally agree, Robin. I'm trying to make that happen. Love that for you. The Real Rejects are great. I agree, Ash Arnold. Thank you very much. I've seen Spidey Cat. My name's Matt. Darth Vader. Not only have you seen him, but now you're about to. Oh yeah, Spidey focus. Look at him next to Miles. Spidey Cat, Spidey Man. That's for everybody in the chat. A little Spidey action. Everyone needs a little Spidey action. I noticed Capes and Cowls is keeping in true with C-based Coy shows. Coy's Comic Corner, Coy Cube, Capes and Cowls. Got that alliteration unlocked. Who do you think helped make that happen? Try and make it happen. Can't wait. Cheers, bro. Cameo. I also watched your movie collection and find it so good that like to get films on disc. You actually own them yourself, and the fact that you have so many. I'm 16 now and I've got over 500 Blu-rays. Jacob Bro 7. You're a man of honor and integrity, and I appreciate you. As we're learning from this HBO Max thing, physical media is very important. None of us can watch American Pickle because we don't own it. Buy physical media, you lovelies. If you can, do. Support the arts, support the artists. I agree. Thank you, Jacob Bro. And I have a lot of movies. Joel Rolston. Been missing these, dude. My girlfriend and I are so excited for She-Hulk. So fun. Good to see you, man. And thank you very much. I'm excited for She-Hulk. I'm going to be doing reactions live in real time with the Real Rejects and then doing my breakdown after. So if you want to see what I think of She-Hulk, Real Rejects. A lot of stuff coming at you guys. Big movie collection is very important. Spidey Cat, so much better than our cat. Spidey Cat is the greatest of all cats. So if you have the second best cat, that's still great. Okay. Starting to overheat. So is my camera. Guys, I appreciate all of you. He is the most affectionate cat in the game. This is my baby boy. I love him so very much. He's the best. So we appreciate you. And we are going to get to the break room. He's not coming, but he would if he could. Yeah, he would. So hopefully all of my patrons, you guys get the update. September, I'm going to be taking a sabbatical, but I will be back. You know what? I'm going to sit. But I'll be back in October for a restructuring. If you guys need to boogie, I get it. I really appreciate the patience so far. I will make sure that if I owe 4 videos, you get 4 videos. So we'll figure out the restructure when the time comes. My birthday is next month, so I might do a birthday stream. September 15th is my birthday. I won't do it on my birthday because I think I'm going to be in Vegas for that con. But some point in September, I might do a birthday stream. I had missed doing these. I missed these live streams. So I'll be back. Anyone that wants to hang out with the Patreon next month, thank you. Anyone that wants to boogie out while I'm restructuring, totally understand. Again, thank you. Everyone that's been here from the jump, John Gatz, AJ Lancaster, Michael McCarsell, thank you. For the producer and reason this video exists, Curtis Mason, thank you. Spidey and I appreciate you guys very, very much. Spidey just pressed some stuff that's loading, so I can't read the chat. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Okay, I'm going to tag out of here. You guys are amazing. We will see you all very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Stay cooler than I am. It's very hot in here. I'm going to turn that AC on. Koi Pond, I love you very much. Thank you for all the support. It means the world to me. See you very, very soon. Spidey and I, we love you. Right, Spidey? Yes. Okay. So much love, Koi Pond. See you soon. Oh, that's his tag out. You get the last word, buddy. Anything else to say? Okay, good.